Has the bubble finally burst for the U.S. wine industry? It would appear so. Hey everybody, Joe Bertel for Prosody Group and Running Energy, and a little different angle today. So ever since I started the strategic communications arm at Prosody, we've had a wine practice. I love everything about the wine industry and not just drinking it. I love the science that goes into it, the heritage, the tradition, etc. We've had the opportunity to work with a number of winemakers and labels within Napa and Sonoma counties, and it's always been a labor of love. This weekend, the Wall Street Journal wrote an article that I thought really captured some of the issues that have been discussed now for a few years. Bottom line is the U.S. wine industry, led by the California wine industry, is in a real period of struggle. Sales aren't what they used to be because Gen Z and others are flat out not drinking as much as their predecessors. The economic pressures that every household is facing makes them think twice before spending about $20 or more on a bottle of wine. And in reality, there are 1,800 registered wineries in the Napa Valley. It's just too much. So we encourage you guys to read this article, but I think it makes some good points. Number one, that there's going to be some pain ahead. There is no real easy fix. I personally think that something that would reduce the number of wineries in the area would be a good thing. Look, I talked to a buddy about this who is a SOM and worked for many years in Napa Valley, and his point was this, right? The Mondavi family, Opus One, some of your bigger long-term sustainable brands will be making wine into the 2070s. But some of these brands that are making mid-level product aren't as good, etc. It's probably time for that label to go out and to clear out some of the offerings that have been there and shrink the market a little bit. Hear me on this. I'm not rooting for that. You never like to see people go out of business, but the reality of it is that you now have an industry that is primarily consumer driven, and the demand just isn't there for the product anymore. So while Scarecrow and Screaming Eagle will always have an audience, a lot of your others will probably not be here 5 years from now. Anyway, new topic, but would love to talk to you about it. Let me know what you think.